So what I've done is I've blanked both these, both the M7 and the M4 core with my blank program that's on my site. And I do have an RPC program that has using the if define to do both sides. But what I want to demonstrate here is the example program. Now this is 1.3.0 or higher. If I go down to RPC, there's a serial pass-through. So what core am I on at the moment? I'm on the M7 core on COM13. I'm going to leave it on COM13, see if it works. And I'm going to run this. And I'm not really that interested in the code here. What it's doing is it's reading RPC1 from the M4 core and printing it to the serial monitor on the M3 core, on the M7 core, sorry. And yeah, let's pause for a bit. So what's happening? It's uploading. Remember, it's to 804, which is the M7 core. This serial pass-through. The port is COM13. Let's see if anything's on the serial. There was nothing printed. There was no serial print on the M7 core, and there's nothing on the M4 core that's sending information. So let's go to our basic one that we ran before, basic Blink program. And let's add a couple more things. Now this couldn't have been done in the earlier versions. We needed 1.3.0 of the embed. I'm pasting this RPC internal library. I'm ditching the speed of the serial, and I'm doing a little trick. I'm not sure if anyone else does this. I'm defining serial to be RPC1. So what that means is whenever it sees serial.begin, it's actually doing RPC1.begin. And if you had a big program with lots of serial prints, it would be a bit of a pain to go through and change all of them. Now, my statement here doesn't make a lot of sense, so let's change it up a little bit. And remember, this is just copied from serial print from M4. Ooh, we got to remember, let's put using RPC. Now we got to remember to send it to the right core because we already have our RPC read function on the M7 core, so we want to send this to the M4 core. See how things are already confusing? What's this doing? It's booting if it's the M7. It's not the M7. It's doing serial begin. It's doing a print line on the M4 core, which has no access to serial print. That's a little trick we're doing. It's doing red. I'm okay with the red. Let's change it to blue. Just let's do green, just so it's something a little different. Green, and with all these changes, it might not work. It's not a big deal. Is everything right? Check down here. It's the Portenta, it's the M4 core on COM13. Sure, let's not do the DFU. Go for it. I'm not saving it. And at the moment, nothing's happening on my board. And we'll pause because it's actually a slow compile. Oh, look, had an error. Somehow I have a G in that code. Oh, I see what happened. It didn't print. Somehow my G wasn't there. It ended up at the bottom. That looks better. There's G, LED green, green, green. Let's try that again. Check my port. My port's correct. And I'll pause it again. Here we go. It's uploading. I had made an extra mistake with the squirrely bracket. And what do we have? Okay, it's blinking green, which is good. I set it to green, but look at the serial monitor. It's serial print from M4 using RPC. Now, reminder, if you had been in DFU mode, it might not have sensed the port, but because I compiled in the serial port mode, it automatically updated that. So here we go. We've got our two cores communicating. When you're debugging, it's really nice to have serial print, especially on the M4 core, because it's kind of hidden away. The M4 core has access to all the pins. It's just that serial print that's a little bit complex. I do have another program for another day that can pass variables back and forth, but this is great for now. So have a good day.